Hi, cozy friends. It is such a cozy, rainy night. It's like 9 p.m. And so we are trying out Hozy, which is the perfect simple game to try out right now in this weather and the season. I've got my little seasonal sweater on, but Hozy, I don't know much about it. I've just seen a lot of talk about it. I've got a lot of comments asking me to try it. It seems to be just like a decoration style game, like sandbox decoration game where you can kind of decorate it how you'd like. It's currently a play test, so I had to like sign up to play test it. It's not paid right now. It's just on Steam and you can try it right now if you'd like. Let's dive right into it. I'll give my thoughts at the end. Let's go. I'm going back to my hometown to live with my parents again. I hope in my case, 2 wrongs make a right. We've got a bit of backstory. Very interesting. Okay, so we're starting in kind of a little rundown area. Look at this. Oh my God, look at all the takeout containers. Just takeout containers and red cups. What are we all doing in here? Partying it up. Clearly, a lot of money. Look at all that, the money you gotta have for all those takeout containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's gotta be about 60 in here. Okay, right click to interact. Okay, we can open some windows. We can open those windows, get a fresh breeze in here, please. My goodness. Okay, so it seems like, right. So interact is different than, interesting. Okay. So let's just start with the trash. Ooh, that's really satisfying. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that's really, really, really satisfying. Oh my goodness. I wonder how much you can do at once. Let's see. Okay, not that much. Not that I can't go too crazy. I'm not, an all-powerful being. But this is nice. This is really nice. I do enjoy that you don't have to do all of it one by one. That would be frustrating. Oh, there's still a little bit more. Okay, done. Does the trash go? Where's the trash go? There? Okay, so now what? Looks like we got window cleaner. Let's do the top-down approach, a little bit of window cleaning. So then when schmutz gets on the ground, right, from the windows, we can then clean that instead of having to double clean. No matter how much I know that, like as a fact, I will still clean in any order that I feel in the moment. Like I know logically it makes more sense to do that, but so often I want to just start with the floors. In real life, I want to start with floors. I don't know why. It just like makes sense to my brain. It's like a low barrier to start. Just sweep. Just start sweeping. Mindless, And then I have to go back and do it another round because I've gone and swept things onto the floor from the counters after I move onto the counters. So, it doesn't always, as much as I know it to be true, I still don't always listen. Ain't that the way? Okay, so we've got paint. We could just paint right over the wallpaper? That doesn't seem right, but I'm gonna do it. This is very satisfying. I will say, very satisfying. Yay. What order do y'all clean in? Do y'all do like the right way, or do you also follow the whims of your brain at the time? Because sometimes I do start with counters. I'm like, you know what? It's counter time, baby. I started here, so might as well keep going, I just started. I didn't plan on cleaning the whole room, but like I just randomly started cleaning the counters. So then I'm like, okay, it's time. Clean the whole rest of the house, but I started with the counters. So sometimes I do it right, but it's unintentional. How do y'all clean? Do y'all clean with a lot of attention, or do you just kind of dive into it in random ways like I do? Also, thank you guys so much for bearing with me on the technical difficulties that I tend to have on this channel. I don't know why. I've been doing this kind of video and like streaming for years. So you'd think I would be well versed in like the technical aspects of it. And yet every other month there's like a new thing. There's something that my computer decides to do that I'm like, well, that's new or not do. So thank you for bearing with me. I know for a couple videos there was just a high-pitched sound for some people. Sorry. I know what it was. It was a light that I had plugged in. It makes this awful high-pitched sound that the mic picks up. So sorry about that. I switched out the lights, but what's it called? Like the delayed movement is simply just my camera and my computer and the way that they talk to each other. I've tried so many times because when I stream, it doesn't do that. It's just when I record. I've tried so many different settings and I keep trying and I keep hoping that one of them is going to work, but it doesn't. So it's kind of frustrating. So yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe I will need to get a new computer or a new camera or something. But just so you guys know, it's not you, it's me. And I've tried everything I can. We're just a little glitchy over here. It's so weird that it doesn't do it when I stream. Anyways, that was my chat while we painted. Thanks for listening. So satisfying. And you know what? Like, we don't have to do that much of it, which is nice. It's just a little diorama of the room. Okay, it is. Oh no. The trash. It's glitching. Wait, can I take it off? I kind of like that actually. It was like the mop was enchanted with the spirit of the trash can. This is really satisfying though. I like this. Whee! Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Oh, that's so fun. Look how clean. Yay. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. Oh my gosh. What games have y'all been playing recently that you're liking? Sorry, I'm in a chatty mood. I'm in a chatty mood. I think it's whenever it's a game when there's like idle things happening like this. I'm like blah 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 blah. if you are a commenting viewer, what are you playing, Lee? What are you playing? Let me know. Okay, now we've moved on to furniture. Okay, get the furniture. Right. Okay. Flowers. Oh. Okay. Cute. You can leave it for later. Okay, I will. Thank you. Table. Cute. You know what? And I really do appreciate a game. The problem is I don't know where I want to put things yet. Look at the lighting. The lighting is beautiful. I appreciate a game that just is simply, oh, there's so much. Oh, look at the animation. Look at that physics rather. Look at that physics of that beanbag. Ooh, that's satisfying. I love a game that's simply decoration. It's simply, there we go. I couldn't figure out how to rotate. We've got quite the mismatched situation happening. Okay, I think I want, let's start to form this now that we've got the main furniture. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, I think I don't like this one. Right, I don't like that. I think I want this kind of centered around the fireplace. Like, I want the fireplace as the focal point. So let's kind of shift things like that. And then we can have like a chair here. No, we can't. Let's put this a little bit. Ooh, let's put this on this table. We've got the drafting table over here. We've got this chair there. Perfect. And then we've got this rug. Ooh, it's not really on a perfect diagonal, is it? Let's move it over. I never finished my thought. I'm sorry, you guys. I do that. I love a game that's purely just interior design. Like, when I played any kind of simulation game, I am design focused. I am all design. Like, I don't want to actually play the characters. I just want to decorate. And it's not even like, I don't even want to build the house. I'll get a house from, a template or one of the existing houses and I'll make it my own. I don't want to build. I just want to decorate, man. I love to decorate. I love to decorate in games. I love to decorate in real life. That's like, oh my God, I love it. I love it. It brings me so much joy. It's something I consider a hobby. I love decorating as a hobby. And so having a game that's like solely just the decorating part. It's so cool. It's very, very cool. Okay, I think, so the door's here. You walk in like that. I think I'm going to shift this around. I think I'm going to have this here like so. And then this green chair kind of in this corner there. And then we have this side table there. And then I think the beanbag's going to be like more over here somewhere. And then this can be here or should it be over here? I think it should be over here. We definitely gonna have a plant up here. And then where's this though? I guess over here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll have this plant like right here. Have this plant up there. This is the drafting table. Ooh. Is that right? You can't really see that side, can you? No. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I'll have that there. And there's like a slight grid, but not really. No, there's not even a grid at all. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so we have drafting table there with the beanbag there. All right, what else do we have? Oh, okay, I'm gonna put that over the drafting table. You know what? Some of these items I don't personally agree with, but that's okay. I don't need to. It's the challenge of finding an arrangement for all these items. Okay, no matter what, whether you agree with them or not, Go ahead and put this over here. Whoa! Exhibit A of not agreeing with them. Okay, okay, right. And then we've got our little drafting guys over there. We've got more flowers here. Okay, and more flowers here. I'll put this in here for now. But that was that rug I didn't like. Okay, paintings, yay! Let's do. I feel like we should do a little gallery wall of sorts. Oh, I really don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay, we'll have a candle there, another candle there. Oh, or I could put them in the fireplace. That'd be cute. You know how they do that? Like little fireplace candles. Okay, what's this? What is that? Oh, record player. We've got the perfect spot for that. If I can just move that over. Okay, what's this? Oh, a little radio thing. Fan, sure. Uh-oh. TV, y'all. Well, it's going there right now. What? Oh, the TV should go up there, shouldn't it? Oh, no. I think we've got to switch some things around, guys. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. So then this is going to be a little seating area here where we'll have... okay, so then maybe over here... Okay, is a bit more like this. So we're facing the fireplace. Just a bit more. And then this is like that. This is here. Okay. And then we can have like the... I think we have to move this. Let's put record player up here. There we go. And then we can put radio. I think I'm going to put radio maybe over here. Because you'd listen to it while you're working. Okay. And now... we've got a spot for the TV. Maybe the globe goes back there after all, huh? And then plant in the corner. Plant and fan in the corner? Sure. Okay, cute. Oh, wait, what was this? This was the other rug. I really just don't like this other rug. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's fine. Okay, yay! We did our first one, y'all. My little sister saved some money to rent a big apartment downtown. Well, at least she got... I think it's supposed to say, well, at least she got the downtown part right. The sentences here are a little bit interesting. So was I feel like it was supposed to be a pun, that last one where it's like, hopefully 2 things wrong make a right. And it was like, what was the 2 things? So I don't know. Okay, so this is the sister's apartment. Oh my gosh. I kind of do like the trash though, I gotta say. I'm a fan of the trash collection aspect of it all. And sometimes they just fall off the side too. It's cute. Is that like a little Murphy bed or like a loft? Because the ceilings are just so big. Look at that. Oh my god. Or tall. It's just a tall area. Okay. It seems... oh, there is more trash. It's back here. Oh my gosh. I was like, it seems like there's more trash. What an interesting loft situation that we have here. Okay. Trash is collected. You can open a window after I window clean. I love how there's just like all of these... just a mad scientist lived here before in this city loft. I just got back from seeing Wicked for Good. It was really good. There were some parts that I was like, I feel like this could have been done better. Like the parts that they tried to expand on and add more character development, I feel like the character development fell a little flat. Like there was so much they could have pulled from and then they just didn't. Like they just kept it very surface level. So that I was like, aw. But other than that, I loved everything else. Like all the stuff that they kept entirely the same, was phenomenal. Loved it. Was it as good as the first? I don't think so, but the song's phenomenal. My favorites were Just for This Moment or Now That You're Mine. I don't know what the actual song is called, but those are lyrics in the song. And then No Good Deed. So good. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Yay. My thing is like, I think we should maybe like get rid of the gross moldy wall underneath and not just paint over it. But you know what? I guess we're giving our sister the landlord special. Sorry, sis. We don't have the funds for anything better. It's also interesting. There really isn't, and maybe again, this is the playtest. It's the playtest. There's so much that a game could be beyond the playtest. Playtest is literally just like, can you help us figure out these mechanics and thanks. But it's interesting, like you can't, it's not like you're really decorating, like you're kind of just placing the things that they give you. I wonder if in the full game they imagine that it would be more like you're using these same mechanics of painting and cleaning and then placing, but you're doing like actual decor jobs that people are giving to you, you know, like, oh, can you make this, and maybe you unlock more furniture and stuff like that, versus just kind of using what they give you. It is such a good base, and you know, I'll talk more about this when I get my full thoughts, but it is such a good base of a game that it would be so, like, there's so much you could do with it. Like, it'd be so fun to do, like, you get clients, and the client's like, I want this theme, and then you can go like shop for things at the store once you have more money for clients. It'd be kind of cool. Okay, let's get the furniture for this tiny space. What are these guys? Oh, shelves. Cute. Okay. I'm not totally getting the scale of things yet. I think I need to figure that out. Oh, lots of trinkets though. Trinkets. Open book. Oh, potion craft. Wait, is this made by the same people as potion craft? I didn't realize that. That is so cool. I feel like these are more games, but I can't tell what they are. I really don't like these rugs. Whoa. Okay. Love the dedication to extremely large things, girlfriend. Very interesting way to live life. Sure. Okay, we're a singer too. We're a singer with really bad rug taste. No, it's fine. A fridge, please. What is this, girl? Oh my goodness. Okay. It really is huge stuff. When they say huge things, they mean it. No. Okay, well, it's gotta go. I don't know where it's gotta go. It's gotta go in front of your bike. Can I put something on this wall? I can leave it outside. Amazing. I'm leaving. Oh, we can put some stuff on this maybe. Yes, we can. Okay, I'm gonna leave that outside. Oh, perfect. Oh, can't put that there. Okay, and there's no sheets. There's no sheets on the bed. It's just a mattress. That's okay. Oh, I didn't even put this somewhere. There we go. Okay. That was kind of a messy one. Okay, so is that it? Is that the whole thing? Wait, there's no way. Hozy tasks. Okay. Well, that was it. That was all of Hozy. Wow. Okay. That is just so interesting. Okay. I actually have so many thoughts. I have so many more thoughts than I thought that I would about this. Okay. Let's go chat. What? Okay. Hozy. I have been so intrigued by this game because I feel like I've been hearing so much about it. Like, I've seen a decent amount of people playing it. Like, I haven't watched the videos. I've just seen that people are playing the game. And I've had so many people say, you should try Hozy. So I think I was expecting more. I think I was expecting a lot. Like, it's fun. It's satisfying. But I don't know. I think the build-up really got my hopes up and really made me be like, oh, this is going to be such a cozy time. I think I just have to strip all those expectations away and put them to the side right now because it is tainting my view of this game, which it was a fun game. It's really hard reviewing a playtest, I think, because it's just so short. It's so hard to see like what this would look like if it's in the context of a fleshed out game where there's maybe more of like a mission, a purpose, whatever. I don't think that this is like a must. Like, I don't think that this is a game where if you don't have a PC and you're like, dang, I wish I had a PC right now to play Hozy. I don't think this isn't the game to feel that way about. I feel like you can get the same thing out of like a lot of sim games, you know? Like, to me, this wasn't anything particularly unique or like you have to try this right now. It's just the coziest experience. I like that it does blend bits of like, say, House Flipper, for example, where you are fixing up a more rundown, dilapidated room. I do like that. There's something really satisfying and just like lizard brain satisfying about fixing something up and making it clean again. So I do like that because I always like that aspect of House Flipper. I like that you are cleaning the floors, cleaning the windows, painting the walls. And it's a really satisfying mechanic. Like the mechanic of it is fun. The physics of the roller brush, nice, satisfying. Picking up the trash, really satisfying. Throwing it into the trash bin, opening and closing the windows, getting that breeze in. Like there's so many little parts of this that just spark joy, spark comfort. You're like, ooh, this is fun. It's like opening the windows of, you know, the room in your house when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, that fresh breeze. Like it's akin to that. It feels good. It's the way that they animate it, the way that the lighting is coming through, the sound, everything. It's very satisfying. It's very cozy. I think that little bucket of things and features is kind of where my appreciation for this game playtest, I won't say game, like my appreciation for this playtest kind of begins and ends there. Other than that, I don't know that it's particularly providing anything unique or exciting for me. Like I don't even think that I ended the playtest like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this to come out. I can't wait. I'm like, okay, you know, that was cool. Yeah. And when it's announced, I'll be like, okay, sure. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I'll remember that one. I'll probably get it and try it out again. I don't know. I don't see it being a huge lifelong comfort favorite release. You know, it's going to be a nice weekend activity or something. Or maybe like, you know, you revisit it when you need to calm the brain a little bit and just go idle, go brain off. I think it's nice for that. Here are the things that I think, I mean, it's a playtest after all. They are looking for as much constructive critique and advice and suggestions as they can. There's like a survey on here too that you can take after you playtest it to tell them what you liked, what you didn't like, and consider the comments the same. You know, like chat in the comments what you liked about it, what you didn't. Here are my thoughts. I feel like, and I said this for, I think it was Widow. I said this for Widow too. I don't feel like it's necessary to include a storyline, any kind of storyline narrative at all, if it doesn't feel fully fleshed out or integrated into the gameplay in a way that is meaningful. I don't think that there needs to be a narrative backdrop at all. I think that you can just simply drop us down into this room and say, hey, decorate this room. And we would appreciate it just as much, if not more, than having this kind of floating narrative that's like loosely related, like loosely tied to this room. And the only thing you know about it is that it is tied to this room because they told you it's tied to the room. But like there's nothing necessarily in the room that is telling you anything about the 2 lines of narrative they gave you. And then I feel like the 2 lines of narrative weren't totally that interesting or compelling and didn't make me care about the character at all, really. So my personal feelings about narrative elements in games like this, where it is so based in like the acts itself, like whether it's management or decorating or whatever, similar to unpacking, I think they did a phenomenal job of merging something as simple as like unpacking boxes in a puzzly way with a narrative. I think they did a phenomenal job. But it either needs to be interwoven into the gameplay and the items and the purpose also of decorating and cleaning things up well enough to where like we care about it and we're attached to the narrative, or there shouldn't be a narrative at all. I don't think that there should be like a half thought out narrative in a type of game like this. Sometimes I feel like game devs are like, I need a narrative. No, you don't. You really don't all the time. Like there can be loose suggestions of a person or a narrative. If there's like a client that's like a little kooky, you know, a random client, and they're like, I want this. I just got this house. Can you clean it and decorate it for me? That's all you need. You know, like a kooky, funny character. We don't need to know who they are. We don't need like an emotional backstory. We don't need an interesting backstory. It could just be like a kind of funny character that's asking you to do something. That's just as good. Sometimes I want that more. Sometimes I don't want to have to like dive into a narrative when I'm just trying to decorate a house. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about the narrative element. My only other like major note for this game is the decor items. Oh my God. Don't come for me, y'all. I just really don't like them. I really don't like them. And that's just like a personal style thing. Like, you're not always going to vibe with the personal style of the game and the interior design of it. But I wish there was like a little bit of customization. And I think that's where I'm hoping this is truly just like the playtest of it all, is like they're just showing you what placing items will look like. They're showing you what all of the mechanics are like, what you cleaning it would look like, and then what placing the items would look like. But hopefully there's so much more to that. Like, hopefully there's so much more customization options and so much more furniture to choose from and different styles, different like wallpapers, and even like furniture that matches the style of the house you're in, like loft industrial versus this is more like traditional. So I think it would be really fun to have just like a huge catalog of furniture that you either unlock as you progress in the game or that you just have access to right away and can just put in whatever you want as much as you want. Yeah, just having more choices I think would be nice. Either that or the items and the furniture are so tied to the character and the narrative that you don't care about what it looks like aesthetically. And that's what I feel like unpacking was. Unpacking, I don't think I thought twice about the aesthetic. I was like, this is not my room. It doesn't matter. It's not my space. I'm just helping organize it, and I'm learning about the character that I've grown to care about. So I didn't care what the room looked like. It wasn't mine to decorate. But does seem like the focus of it is more to like create this cozy room that you're proud of and you can like take a picture of. Like, there's a photo part in the game so that you can take a picture and share it and be like, this is my Hozy room. So in that, there either should be more customization with the furniture and even like the lighting, the time of day, the color of the lights, etc., or it should be so intertwined in the narrative, and the narrative is so beefed up that we don't think of this as like our room that we're decorating, and it's more just like us putting this room together for the character and then in the story. Those are my thoughts. I know this is like blab. This is a little bit blabby, but I it's a play test, so I feel like that's warranted. It's just a little bit more like, okay, how can we like, where do we see this game going in the future? Like, what would we want out of this? What purpose does this game serve? Who is this game for? And personally, I really, really feel like the function of this game is to provide a quasi like sandbox interior design game for people. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. And if so, I think then, as I said, the narrative aspect needs to be beefed up, similar to unpacking. But I just don't see like the vibe of it, the fact that it's called Hozy at all. I just feel like this would shine as a customizable, shareable, interior design focused game. So in that case, I do think there should be so much customization when the game comes out, just like endless, so that people can create room after room after room. There's replayability, there's DLC packs, there's, yada, yada, yada. And people are constantly sharing their rooms like, look at my Hozy room that I made. That's what I see this game being. And that's kind of what I was expecting when I hopped into this, was like just more customization and less just like, okay, put the furniture that's picked out for you somewhere. So that's that, y'all. I'm trying to think of anything else. This is what I love. Even when I'm like being a little bit more critical of a game, I still love to dissect a game. Like, I love to play and dissect a game whether I like it or I hate it or somewhere in between. Like, I love it. I could do this every day. I love it. So just know, whenever I'm not being 100% positive about a game, I'm still having fun. Like, I'm still having a blast. And I say all that hopefully to like reach somebody, whether it's like a future game dev who wants to make a game similar to this, or the current game dev team, like our comments mean something sometimes. Sometimes we've had game devs comment on the videos and I'm like, oh my God, I never thought that would happen. But like, they do listen. So comment away. Express your wants out of a game like this. I think it has so much potential is the main thing. I think that there's a lot of potential. I think there's a hole in the gaming world, in the gaming market, for a game like this that is like so purely interior design focused. Because House Flipper, there really is so much more to that game that makes it a bit more management than purely aesthetic interior design. And it's just not that cute. It's just not that cute. Like, no one's gonna take a picture of their House Flipper house and be like, guys, look. It's just not that cozy and cute. This has so much potential to be that. It has so much potential to be that. And so I think with just some shifts, it could be. Or it could be a beautiful narrative game if they wanted to go that direction and put more time into fleshing out the narrative and the characters and stuff. But that's that. I've yapped your ear off enough. I want to play, I think upcoming is possibly the Snoopy game. I'm very interested in that. That one has been calling my name and it's on Switch. Y'all let me know if there's a game that you've seen that you want me to try out soon. And I will see you next week. I love you so much. Stay cozy. Bye. Bye.